Leo, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for early September 2022. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know, I appreciate each and every single one of you beautiful people out there. So let's get right down to business, as always, and start you off with an oracle card, just so we could test out the waters before we fully get underway. So my guides, talk to me. What do we got for the lovely Leos here in early September? Please and thank you. Let's see what's going on for you, my friends. And yeah, we're just going to look at this first card real quick. Then we'll get into the full tarot reading itself. And at the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card with the Shadowland Tarot, just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean in on, which is always very interesting. But let's get this first card out here. What's going on for Leo here? Early September. Beautiful. So a lot of you could have your eyes on the future. This is a very optimistic type of card, and it's a good way to start the reading regardless of what shows up in the tarot section. So before we fully dive into that, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the September subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button by tapping it right in its third eye, I'm sure it could use some enlightenment. But into the reading we go. Enough of all that. If you look at this card, we have that lovely lady in that gorgeous blue dress looking out at the horizon. Notice, yeah, there's some funky little structures there, but they do have the rainbow popping out. To me, this is all about forward motion, forward momentum, and looking into the future with a sense of optimism. This, to me, is a card that says, hey, the future is bright. Now, we all hear in spirituality, like, yes, try your best to stay in the present moment. Don't think too much in the past. Don't think too much in the future. But a lot of you could be laying out plans for what's to come, or visualizing, like, hey, this is the road I want to walk. This is the goal I want to get. So this is similar to me to the star card, okay? So I really like it, okay? So let's get into tarot, because like I said, if it's not you, it could be someone you're connected to that is like really future focused and future thinking right now, and it feels positive. But yeah, we're going to get you your tarot cards here. We're using the lovely vice versa tarot. I'm going to get you 3 in the upright, and then we'll get that intuitive, juicy stuff. So what's going on with the Leos, please, my guys? So, last week's reading, and I will say this for the vast majority of astrological signs, the readings were a little dicey, they were a little rough. Yours was titled A Shocking Ending. So whether it's one that happened, whether it's one that you're dealing with, like the ripple effect, we had towers, we had all sorts of craziness. So hopefully things have been good for you and things have settled down. As I always say, nothing's ever set in stone in a tarot reading, so you only take it how it hits for you. It could represent somebody else in your life, okay? So let's keep moving. Okay, just connect it to how it fits to your story. That's how it goes here. So we do have Temperance, very healing, very angelic. Lovely way to start reading. It is a little bit of a slower type of energy. There's nothing wrong with that, though. To me, that is a beautiful card of spiritual protection with Archangel Michael on it. So very nice. We're going to keep moving. What do we got? All right. We have the 10 of Swords. So we're getting that similar energy we got last week. I do believe I saw that in the Aries spread as well. Let's get one more out here, okay? Because that could just be reflecting on the energy we got for you last week. All right, we got the Sword of Truth. You're also going to have a bonus here. Lots of swords this week. So your mind could be very active in various different ways. Your bonus is the 8 of Swords. So Leo, let's go through real quick. I'll give you some of the classical meanings and archetypes of these cards. Then we'll get the juicy intuitive stuff, because that could flip the message on its head. So position number 1, Temperance card. Beautiful, like I was speaking about a little earlier. Now, this could represent anybody under the zodiac sign of Sagittarius. It's an alchemical type of energy of creation, so this can be a very nice energy. It's soft, it's soothing. This is a big card of patience. Having patience, letting something play out. All right, so this could be spirit telling you, like, hey, calm it down for a second, let it play out, see how it ends. All right, see how it winds up in the end, all right? It is slow moving, okay? So if you're trying to change something, if you're looking for shakeups, now might not be the best time with the Temperance card. But as I was already saying, this is an angelic, protective, light-filled type of energy. So this could just be spirit saying, like, hey, let Leo know that they got the ancestors around them. They have those angelic light energies around them. That's beautiful, especially with the harshness that we could kind of pick up off these swords. Now, yes, we still need to clarify all of it. But in position number 2, we have the 10 of Swords. All right. If you watch tarot, you know what that means. It looks a little extra mean in this deck, right? This could represent endings. So just like we saw last week, rough and tough endings, shocking endings. It could represent betrayals. To me, the Ten of Swords, if I were to keep it simplistic, is indicative of some sort of rock bottom moment, okay? Whatever that might be to you. So, of course, this is a big card that warns us about things like, hey, this Ten of Swords might be coming in. Keep an eye out on that. So this could be some sort of warning. We'll clarify when we see it. Or it could just be something you're dealing with right now, okay? Like, yes, it can be pain. It doesn't have to be treachery and craziness, but it could be something that hurts a little bit, even physical pain. Moving to the very back end, though, we have the Sword of Truth, very positive, and I love seeing it after the Ten of Swords, because whereas the Ten of Swords is an ending, aces are new beginnings. Specifically this one, this is the Sword of Truth. Right? It could represent a sharp analytical mind. It could represent seriousness, of course, honesty through speech. So we could be talking about some sort of conversation here, but I say all aces are opportunities. So the fact that we have temperance, an ending, a beginning, bodes really well. It talks about the cyclical nature of life, beginnings, endings, and it's a never-ending thing. So I'm really interested to see how these play out. Now, as we move to your bonus card, that card doesn't get clarified. It's just another little footnote. We have the Eight of Swords. This could be somebody who is a little bit nervous, a little bit anxious, overthinking something, of course. Somebody feeling trapped in a situation, like their hands are tied. But notice, since this is the vice versa tarot, when we turn this card around, see how she has that sword ready to cut herself free. So this is a fleeting type of energy, okay? Whether it is like high, strong mental energy, it's a very fleeting type of vibe where this too shall pass. So it's nice. Let's dive deeper on all of it though, Leo. Let's jump in and clarify. Okay, we're going to get you one more good shuffle here. See what's up for the lovely Leos guides. So yeah, and Leo, this is where I go intuitive with the message. So please feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Let's go in on this Temperance card. And as always, if you read tarot yourself, that's why the box is here. Please feel free to play along. If there's a message you want to give to Leo, you can just drop it down in the comments. I don't mind. You won't be stepping on my toes. So what's up with Temperance here? Why is Temperance in the mix? Oh, okay. All right. We have the Queen of Wands showing up in reverse. For some of you, this could be a particular issue with a Sagittarius for sure. Somebody who has Sagittarius placements. Issues with another fire sign. Notice in this deck, that's her in the upright. She's looking right at you. That's her in the reverse with her back turned. So when I get Temperance with the Queen of Wands in reverse, to me, this is somebody that's lacking a bit of confidence. This is somebody that needs a little bit of healing time. This is somebody that needs to regenerate, recuperate. So Spirit could be saying like, hey, while you get right, while you get yourself right, while you regain energy or confidence, we're watching over you. We got your back. Because that's kind of the vibe I'm getting here with the heavy spiritual protection, the angel and the back. Like, we got your back. We're watching your back. Take all the time you need to feel better, get right. Because to me, this is somebody that is lacking confidence about something as well. Like, can I keep doing this? Can I keep pushing forward? Can I accomplish this? Okay, this is spiritual protection though, so I would feel very positive about that. Okay, and it is giving me intuitive vibes of like divine timing, divine planning. So nice. We're going to keep moving. Of course, it could mean other things, but the main thing I was catching here is somebody that is either being actively protected or somebody that is like regenerating. So let's see what this Ten of Swords is about. And sometimes the healing journey takes years, could take a very long time. Getting tons of court cards for all the signs this week. We have the Queen of Swords underneath the Ten of Swords. This is somebody that is feeling quite sour, right? To me, this is somebody that they've been through a Ten of Swords moment. They've been lied to or betrayed or experienced the harshness, the capabilities of what other humans can do. This person, pardon my language, doesn't take any shit anymore with this Queen of Swords. Very serious, very stern. And that's the vibe I'm catching here. Is like, all right, I'm on guard now. Like, I know what's coming down the road. I've been through this a time or two. I've been through it a few times. Nobody's going to pull the wool over my eyes. Nobody's going to trick me. But this is somebody that's scarred, right? So this could represent, like I said, a serious issue, serious situation here. Someone taking it seriously, Okay, so this could be a warning, a serious warning as well, with the Ten of Swords and the Queen of Swords. But to me, once again, it's somebody that's been through it before, and they're like, not again. Not doing that again. We're going to go over to the Ace of Swords. Only take it if it hits, of course. The Queen of Swords can also represent an air sign. It can represent an older feminine energy as well, so do with that what you will. Let's see what's up with that Ace of Swords, then we'll do a quick recap before we get into the shadow card. So why is the Ace of Swords here for Leo? Super quick. Yeah, good. This is very good. We have the Ace of Pentacles here, my friends. It's absolutely lovely. So this is opportunity on opportunity. Like, yeah, you will get your chance. You will get your payoff in the end. You will get your new beginning if you want it. Like, this is absolutely Spirit telling you to keep your head up. And I'm just going to bring your attention back to what I was saying in the very beginning of this reading. Somebody who's looking towards the future. Don't look into the past. If the present isn't how you like it, that's fine too. Maybe make some plans towards the future. Stay optimistic, the star card type of vibe here. So that feels good. Double ace on ace here is some sort of fresh new beginning or something paying off for you, okay? Because we have that cycle here in this spread, the beginning or the ending into the new beginning. Double aces is always a beautiful type of energy to me, so I really like this. And with the Ace of Pentacles, it's a golden opportunity for some of you. Could be an influx of money, new work situation, new job. Because some of you could just be linked in with that. So let's go through and do a quick recap here, Leo, because we got a lot going on, various different things. But this bodes well. If you kindly look in the box, position number 1, we have Temperance with the Queen of Wands in reverse. Like I said, 2 main messages, somebody who is healing, trying to rejuvenate, trying to recuperate, trying to get their energy and confidence back in some kind of way. But I was also getting the heavy vibe of purposeful, spiritual protection. Lovely. But in the center, we have the 10 of Swords with the Queen of Swords in the upright. So yeah, maybe some of you have had some sort of fallout with an air sign or a fallout with an older female. But when I see this energy here, it's somebody who's been through it a few times and they're on guard, right? So for a portion of you, if it does link to last week's reading, it could be some sort of serious issue or a serious warning. Spirit saying like, hey, this 10 of Swords might be incoming, so be ready for it. Do with that what you will. On the back end, though, my favorite part of this spread is we have the Ace of Swords with the Ace of Pentacles, new opportunities, new beginnings, something paying off for you in the end. So regardless of the little bit of rough stuff we got going on, it's a happy ending. So please take a screenshot. Some of you could be new work, new money opportunities, and the like. Okay, so we're going to get you one shadow card here and see what's going on for the Leos, please. Interesting. I'm happy that that reading had a happy ending. Seriously. What's going on? And yeah, we're using the Shadowland Tarot like always. It's one of my favorite decks to use for shadow readings. Nothing wrong with going in at the end of a spread, right? Usually I feel like it's a good counterbalance because I'm a very optimistic reader. So like going within at the end is always good. We have the 2 of Pentacles here. How you manage yourself when things aren't going according to plan could be highlighted here, Leo. So the 2 of Pentacles is usually a very harmonious type of energy. Could be decisions, choices, crossroads. For some of you, this could represent money situations that you're going through right now when the 2 of Pentacles shows up in the shadows. But that's one of the main things here. The way you respond when things don't go according to plan or when you take a loss of some sort could be what Spirit's trying to highlight, okay? Like, can you take it in stride? Can you take one on the chin and keep it moving? I think you can. Leo is a very fortified type of sign, right? They're very strong, very powerful. So this doesn't have to be treacherous in any way, but notice the dark side of the 2 of Pentacles is not harmonious. So watch out. This could be energetic volatility. So do with that what you will, my friends. Also watch out for money issues. But that's what I have for you this week, my lovely friends. Don't click away just yet. I'm going to give the details of the September subscriber surprise. For the September subscriber surprise, I'm giving away 2 copies of the beautiful, wonderful Vice Versa Tarot. This is the deck that I'm using in all the readings for September. So if you'd like to get your name in, it's 2 simple things. As always, my friends, first, you must be subscribed, which I'm sure you already are. And second, let me know down in the comments, what is your favorite use for tarot? You'll be entered to win. And at the end of the month going into October, I'll put the winners in my community tab. As always, my friends, much love to you. And I'll see you next time.